Right. As you know, the other day, we FLYNNites here, we decided to rally around retired Lieutenant General Mike Flynn. And I'm very angry about what's happened to him. And then I see that this guy, Peter Strzok, who's fired for cause, who tried to interfere in our election, tried to elect Hillary and defeat Trump, that all these leftists, they set up a GoFundMe account to fund his defense. And I got to thinking, now, wait a minute. Mike Flynn loses his house. He loses his money. He's broke. He has to move to Rhode Island from Northern Virginia. He's living on a military pension. What the hell is this? We, patriotic FLYNNites, need to step up. And by the way, we still need to step up. And here is the site, MikeFlynnDefenseFund.org. It's up on Mark Levin Show Facebook, Mark Levin Show Twitter. All the FLYNNites out there, we've got to give him the support that he needs financially. MikeFlynnDefenseFund.org. You can go there right now. And so his brother, Mike Flynn's brother, Joseph Flynn, reached out to us, and he wanted to come on the air. And so, brother Joseph Flynn of Mike Flynn, how are you, sir?
I'm doing very well, Mark. Thank you very much for having me. Very honored to be here today.
It's my pleasure. Tell us, tell the Levin audience what's going on.
Well, first thing I do is I want to absolutely thank you and thank all of your listeners for the unbelievable outpouring of support that we've received in the last really 48 hours since you first made that announcement. We were a little bit caught off guard, but we were unbelievably humbled by the massive amount of support that we've received. The letters, the emails, the prayers, it's just overwhelming. We were very quiet with this. My sister and I, Mike comes from a family of 9 children. I'm the youngest of 9. Michael's the middle child. Myself and my sister Barbara really pushed him into creating this legal defense fund, which he kind of went into kicking and screaming because he didn't want to go out with his hand out for this. And once we got it set up, we did it very quietly, unlike other people who went to the press immediately. We did it very quietly last September, and it's been a pretty good. We've gotten pretty good support, but until you announced it on your radio show, it just exploded, and I can't thank you enough. I can't thank your supporters enough.
Well, it's our honor. We have great patriots in this audience. Great patriots, sure, activists. They are very concerned about what's happening in this country, and they are very supportive of your brother. And I hope you'll let him know that we understand this is an enormously difficult time for him and your family. And I'll tell you, what happened was, I said to Mr. Producer and one of our wonderful IT guys, I said, go find me the Mike Flynn Fund.
Yeah.
There's all kinds of stuff out there. I said, find me the right one. And they said, it's this one. And we found you, the Mike Flynn, MikeFlynnDefenseFund.org, MikeFlynnDefenseFund.org. And
that's the one. That's the one.
Hope,
no.
Yeah.
Go ahead. No, we appreciate it, Mark. Listen, something like this was never expected. No one ever prepares for this type of onslaught or legal onslaught that you go through. This is the last thing on earth that a 3-star general who dedicated 33-plus years of his life fighting overseas wars, revolutionizing the way intelligence is gathered during wartime. I mean, this guy is an American hero. He's been through a very, very difficult time, unexpected time, and the outpouring of support certainly that we've gotten from many people has been humbling. We're a simple family. We're a military family. My dad was military. We have several members of several members of our family that are still active duty. So this is just something we didn't expect, and the help and support that we're getting is wonderful. The one thing I can tell you is, Mike comes from a very tight-knit family. We're 9 brothers and sisters and 22 or so grandchildren that have rallied around him, and most importantly, his wife, who has been his sweetheart since they were 15 years old, and his sons and his grandchildren. That is what has kept him strong through this very difficult time that we're going through.
Well, I hope he knows he's got an infantry of patriots behind him here, and to keep his chin up, because look, the prosecutor can't silence me, and he can't silence every family member. And all I can say is we know exactly what's taken place here, and we're quite outraged by it as a people. So, and I would encourage my audience to keep up the support as best they can. MikeFlynnDefenseFund.org, MikeFlynnDefenseFund.org. Whatever you can contribute is important, and we appreciate it, Joseph. Anything else?
No, thank you very much for having me. It was hard for me to get on board on the phone with you guys yesterday. It's hard to get on your show, so many people calling in, and I appreciate your friends reaching out to me to set this up. The one thing I can say is that General Flynn is quiet now, but that silence won't be forever. General Flynn is not going away. General Flynn is a patriot. General Flynn has every one of your listeners' backs, and he will be back one of these days. And when he does, I think the world will be a better place.
So do I. He's got a good brother in you. So you take care of yourself. All right, my friend.
God bless you, and God bless your listeners.